In this video, we're going to go over the Unity Web parsonage reporting section. The United Methodist Church requires that all church parsonages undergo an annual inspection and review. Traditionally, this information was recorded on a paper form. With Unity Web, we've now implemented an electronic version of this form, which speeds up entry and allows all necessary parties to view the information seamlessly. To begin, log on to Unity Web and click on your church. At the bottom here, you'll see a link for parsonages. Clicking on this link will bring up you to a list of parsonages for your church. Although most churches will only have one parsonage, the system allows you to add and manage multiple parsonages. If this is your first time in the parsonages module, you'll need to add a parsonage by hitting the Add New button here. The form is pretty straightforward. It asks for a name at the top. This is just something that's unique to your church, helps you identify it. Since most churches only have one parsonage, you don't necessarily have to be very creative in the naming process. We realize that some of this information won't be available, but we would love for you to do your best. Yeah, you fill out your bedrooms, baths, how many stories it is. The halves are for like split level things. Let's say it was a 1,200 square foot. We'll do City of Richmond, 300 First Street. And then it asks here at the bottom for the current status. Obviously, the options are vacant, occupied clergy, rented. If you rent your parsonage out and use the housing allowance, you want to pick that option. And then when the parsonage is finally disposed of, you can click here and it'll ask you for a disposed date. In this case, I'm going to say this one's occupied by clergy. And you hit save. Okay. Once you've added your parsonage, now you have the ability to click on the reviews section here, which will bring up a list of reviews. Now this parsonage here, I've put in a number of reviews in for examples. To add a new review, you can see I've had one done in August of 2022, one in August of 2023. Well, it's August of 2024. We'll hit a new. What you can see here is it is a fairly lengthy form. It starts out with the date of the parsonage review, and it mimics essentially all the same information as the paper form. As such, it is lengthy. We've done what we can in that once you filled out your first review, it will pull over that information which is relevant from the prior review to this one. For instance, insurance information, dates of last inspection, which you can of course update. But any information that really does need to be answered all over again will have blank drop-downs like this. Now, because this is a lengthy form, it does have a Save for Later button. So you can answer the questions you can do now and then come back to it simply by hitting the Save for Later button. You can see it's not submitted here. You can come back in, edit this, and fill out information as you go as many times as you need. If you feel you're done, you're ready to submit it, you can go ahead and hit the Submit button down here. And if you've missed a question, it'll inform you thusly by saying to correct the following, and then you're looking for this red text. You can see here I've missed a question, and I'm sure I've missed a number of questions here. Good deal. I'll go ahead and hit cancel here. All right. Once you've submitted the form, it'll record a submit date. Now notice that just because I've submitted it doesn't mean it's locked. Okay, you still have ample time after the submission date to go in and edit it should you find that sort of thing necessary. But I'll go ahead and hit cancel here. When you're ready, you can hit this View or Print button. That creates a printable copy of the form which you can save to PDF or print out. What you want to do with that printed copy is, because it does require signatures, you want to obtain signatures from all the interested parties. scan it back in, and then use this Upload Attachment button to upload your signed parsonage review back in place. And you can see we also have options to do that as well. This information will be stored indefinitely in a system like this, and it will be provided up to the district superintendent, as well as be available for any other members of your church board should it be needed. This concludes our review. Thanks for your time, and have a lovely day.